Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's the Georgia High School Association 4A state championship game as the second-ranked and 2015-2016 state champion Cartersville Purple Hurricanes take on the #1 ranked and defending state champion Blessed Trinity Titans.
Was the Blessed Trinity Pet Band, brought to you by Regions Bank. Now I'm tossing it back over to you. That's my theme song, John.
Waffles. I just like waffles in general, so good for the pet band. And if they could bring some waffles, that'd be great, because breakfast for dinner is always awesome.
Got the Blessed Trinity Titan literally with me here, and of course my cheerleaders. Now we do the segment called Keys to the Game. What are the keys to cheering for a championship team?
Well, I would say that the best way to cheer for a game is just to be loud, be energetic, and just keep the crowd going so that you just have a good game and the players know that you're supporting them.
Ooh, I like that. And how do you feel squatting here, getting ready for your team?
I'm just excited, and I'm looking forward to a good game.
Well, since I match your gold here, I've got the gold thing going on, I'm going to go ahead and send it right on up. As we put, it's all about the spirit, all about the energy. You guys heard the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. They'll be battling out the Blessed Trinity Titans. All of that here live on GPB. Battling.
Yeah, you know, Nelly, though, out of all of the 8 state championship games here over the last 2 days, this is the only matchup that has the 1 versus the 2 in the final GPB top 10 rankings in those classifications. So Cartersville won the opening toss, and they have elected to receive. So we see the Purple Hurricanes on offense for the first time to start this ball game. 14-0.
On away from it, he just implements players, and he prepares them to be the best. And wow, he's done a tremendous job.
And there are the Blessed Trinity Titans at 14-0. The Region 7 4A champs at 6-0. They've won 20 straight, dating back to their 25-24 loss to Marist in the next to last game of the 2017 regular season. And of course, you've seen the movie. You know that they got their revenge against Marist in the state championship game last year, beating them to win the 4A state title. They've won 20. Just got late word from the sideline that J.D. Bertrand will not play today. Ryan DuPont, a sophomore, is expected to step up and be the guy that leads that defense in the linebacking core.
You're asking a lot of Mr. DuPont in a big game like this.
And the opening kick is going to be taken by Gary, actually by the up back at the 20-yard line, and a big-time return up to the 37-yard line. And that was Jackson Lowe on the returns. Webb throws, intercepted at the 42-yard line, and that's Jake Smith. Jake Smith, the quarterback / strong safety. I love that. I love a quarterback that's hard-nosed, tough-nosed, enough to play defensive back, and he gets the pick. Well, or less in 8 of their 14 games with 4 shutouts. Chauvin is punting. Gary takes the fair catch and makes it at the 13-yard line. That's a 34-yard kick. Gary, 4 carries, 51 yards to start this. 4:18 to play in this opening quarter. Brian, what would you do here? Kick it or go for it?
Well, I would take the points. You know, the one thing you want to do is score first and get a positive momentum going. So the last thing you want to do is give Blessed Trinity some momentum and stopping you on 4th down here.
Hernandez. Kick is on its way. Oscar Hernandez puts it through. How about that? 37-yard field goal for Oscar Hernandez. Scoring game, field position kind of game. You know, BT was able to move the ball out here. Now they should be able to flip the field and get Cartersville pinned up in their own end. Nice kick. Back to the 11. Dudley dropped at the 13. Elizalde is going to punt. Left-footed kick. Man, that's a bomb. Smith calls fair catch, or Ryan Davis, pardon me, calls fair catch, makes it at the 38. And that's where, and that is the end of the first quarter. 12 minutes in the books here at the bench. Purple Hurricanes and Titans playing for the 4A state championship game. Back at Mercedes-Benz Stadium as we start the second quarter. Cartersville with a 3-0 lead on Blessed Trinity in this 4A final. Active Pest Control is a proud sponsor of the 2018 High School Football Championships here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Active Pest Control is a family-owned business, has been serving Georgia since 1985. As a sponsor of high school football, Active Pest Control congratulates all the teams participating in the championships and wishes them all the best of luck. Active Pest Control, where relationships matter. So 3rd down and 11. Jake Smith going for the home run, and it is caught. There it is again. Ryan Davis. Army have offered, so has UAB, Georgia Southern, and Western Carolina. Steel Chambers down to the 4.
Keep giving it to the big man. Pounding it up the middle. You know it's just a matter of time that he
was going to be spotted. And do I make it 1st and goal from the 9 or 2nd, you know, and goal from the 4 or 5? And that's going to be a touchdown. Ryan DuPont, who's subbing in at that fullback position for J.D. Bertrand with a catch and touchdown, and Blessed Trinity on top. PAT by Chauvin, and a 7-3 lead for Blessed Trinity. Chauvin set to kick off, a little pooch kick over to the far side that's going to be fielded by Coaxum. And Coaxum does not make it back to the 20. Nicely executed by Chauvin. That's actually Torres. I think I said Elizalde Zelde was punting before. That was actually Ricardo Torres punting. And Torres boots it long, and Davis returns it to the 33. 7-3, Blessed Trinity with the lead. As we mentioned, this is the last hurrah for that senior class of the Titans. More on that. Let's send it down to Larisha Harris.
Yeah, Matt, you guys have been talking about this group of seniors, this core group of seniors all game so far. And we found out from head coach Tim McFarland that before their last home playoff game, they got so emotional because they realized that it was coming to an end. Again, these guys have been so close. Their bond is so tight. We even found out because of their leadership, the younger guys are scared of them, but in a good way. They're scared of them in a good way. And again, it's because of the example that they've set so far this year.
Thanks. Now Chauvin on the punt, standing at his 48. End over end kick. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like it went out about the 11. That's exactly where they're going to spot it. Coach at St. Francis, if I'm not mistaken. Webb fires wide open at the 45-yard line. Coaxum got behind the defense. And Ricardo Torres is back out there to punt. That's a rainbow maker right there.
Wow, good punt.
Fielded at the 14. That's a
again, this guy can punt. Another excellent punt.
Let's see if that's going to drop dead. Wow. It does. Final 21 seconds. Let's see if the Titans just try to get to the locker room here. Looks like that's what they're going to do.
Chelsea.
Oh, yes. Thanks, John. This is the halftime Quad A of Core State Championship. This is my last fan zone, and I'm with my lovely BT ladies here, all the way from Roswell. Not so much of a far trip. They're extra special, extra excited here. How do you feel about your team being here tonight?
I feel like they're going to do it, and they just have to keep doing well tonight.
And, of course, you guys knocked off Cartersville last year.
Yes, we did. Go Titans.
All right. Now I got some trivia for you, okay? Look, they always cheat every time. Okay. What other high school did your coach, McFarland, win a championship for?
Roswell High School.
Oh, that was too quick. One of your partners right in the same town. Okay, that's why. And this one. This one, are you ready? When was the last time you appeared in the state championship?
Last year, 2017, and we won. Woo, go Titans.
I don't know about that.
2017. I'm for sure.
Look at her. She's ready. She's ready. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here today. I got the gold theme going on with you guys.
Love the outfit. Where's your jacket from?
Oh, this is Versace. Thank you. Why, thank you. I love your hat, too. I'm going to have to borrow that. John, we got our answers correct over here. Let's see if you guys, too, with that rent check.
Back for the start of the third quarter so here we go. Blessed Trinity getting ready to run out on the field and get this third quarter started. Haroff is standing deep for Blessed Trinity. Here we go, and Haroff will be able to bring it out. Straddled the goal line, and here he comes. Like we said a few moments ago during halftime, I'd be a little bit nervous if I was BT because Cartersville's been very close to knocking off some big plays here. Man, that is a booming kick by Chauvin. Dudley have to go all the way back to get it, and Reese downs it at the 15-yard line. Drop for a loss on the first carry of the game for Allen Harrison.
Wow, not a smart play by Allen Harrison. You just got to hit that hole and get that 1 yard. Wow, bend but don't break. Great job by Blessed Trinity there.
26-yard attempt for Hernandez, who's already hit from 37 yards. This one's on its way, and it's good. So Hernandez has scored all the points.
And if they do that, then they'll have a chance to drive down the field and score a touchdown.
Hernandez kicks off, and it's going to be taken by Haroff, who drops it, picks it up at the 5. And Haroff goes down at the 27. Ball popped out after the play. And Dudley back at the 19. No rush. Kicks it away from Dudley. Out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it. 26, and that's where Cartersville will go on offense. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the site of the 8 Georgia High School Association State Championship games. This is the 7th of the 8 as we head to the 4th quarter here in the 4A championship game. So 2nd down and 26. Ball is nearly intercepted inside the 5-yard line. Joseph Chambers had it in his mitts and couldn't hold on. There's John Thompson, man, he's been in some big football games in his career.
He's fun to talk to.
Snap, trouble, ball loose, and out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety.
Wow, that close to being a touchdown.
Torres could not.
The difference of free football.
Yeah, there you go. So here's the kickoff. It's going to be taken at the 20-yard line. And Haroff, who just missed an opportunity to fall on a loose ball in the end zone for the touchdown, returns it up to the 43, and so 10 for his career.
10 on the play clock.
3rd down. Jake Smith rolling, throwing, going for it all. Davis is open. There he goes. Touchdown, Blessed Trinity.
Devontae Ross on the coverage. He slips and falls. And Ryan Davis just runs wide open. Great play by Jake Smith, hitting his best friend down the field for a touchdown.
If their defense can make this now 9 and maybe 10-point lead stand up. And it is 10 points. Ryan
Davis was this close to getting a flag for getting in Marquel Coxum's face after the touchdown. The line judge actually pulled him aside before he celebrated with the group to tell him that he was right there on the edge.
3 plays, 57 yards. All but 3 of those yards coming on that catch. And the throw from Jake Smith and Ryan Davis on the receiving end of it. Ball caught at the 15-yard line. Gary, flag out. Gary dropped at the 26 to tie this game.
Nine penalties for 75 yards for Cartersville.
Webb throws complete. Ball out, covered by BT. Haroff on top of it at the 28.
Wow.
Dadrian Dennis had the first down after the catch and run. Could not hold on, perhaps for the knockout punch. Steele Chambers trying to clear the edge, and Chambers down to the 19-yard line. Right out of this 4th quarter from the time standpoint. And into the end zone. Touchdown, BT.
Little Southern Cal push there to get him into the end zone.
22-6.
Real good play calling down the stretch. Offensive line did a great job pounding the ball into the end zone.
Chauvin with PAT, and it's 23-6 with 5:42 to play. Down to our final 5:42 in this 4A final. Blessed Trinity on top of Cartersville, 23-6, and less than 6 minutes away from back-to-back state championships for the Titans. And Chauvin sent up here. They're thinking it's not going to go deep. It is a pooch kick taken at the 24 by Moorhead. And Sonny Moorhead up to the 39-yard line. Sophomore, remember that name, 6'1", 200-pound sophomore. I think that's a kid we're going to be talking about in the years to come. 2nd down and 10. Webb guns it low, couldn't come up with it at the 15. 3rd down.
I'm surprised they're not trying to throw the ball down the field. They need to score quick. You're down 17 with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left. Got to find a way to get this ball in the end zone.
So 3rd down and 10. Webb, pump fake a couple of times, going for the corner of the end zone and incomplete.
Excellent coverage by Steele Chambers.
Amari Orr, who's a linebacker, starting linebacker in there on offense. He was the target. Now it's 4th down.
Both of these teams, Matt, you mentioned just how young a lot of folks are. Both of these teams have 18 seniors.
They're going to go for the field goal here, a 35-yard field goal. I mean, 2:46 to play. Let's check back in with Larisha Harris.
Well, guys,
Mendez, who's already hit from 37 and 26 today, and he's got the hat trick. Well, that makes it a 14-point game, and the worst-kept secret in the house is an onside kick is coming next. Just preparations at Clemson.
They're kind of busy.
A little bit. Here's the onside kick attempt. It's covered by Bryant at the 48. Cartersville does have all 3 timeouts remaining, so you can expect them to use those on these next 3 plays. Not quite yet at the kneel-down stage, but getting close. To play the young man, he's got an MCL injury. Decided not to play him.
The field for the last play of the game.
And the play clock hits 0 with 9 seconds to go.
Delay game, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Win their 2nd straight state championship. Toss goes to Chambers. And Chambers still in bounds, and clock stops with 3 seconds. That means Cartersville, I think, is going to run one more play. The clock hasn't run out, but the BT players are already out there celebrating.
Still got to run one more play. 3 seconds on the clock.
Chambers will finish his final game in a BT uniform, 20 carries, 99 yards, and a big day on defense. So Cartersville runs their offense out there for one more play. And BT playing about 60 yards off the ball. And the handoff. And that's it. State championship belongs to BT for a 2nd year in a row, as they knock off the Purple Hurricanes 23-9 here at the Benz.
Back up to you guys.
Great job, Larisha, getting that from JD. You could really see the emotion in his response to those questions. It's a big night for him, a little bittersweet for him because he didn't get to play.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's bittersweet feeling. You want to be out there with those seniors, those best friends, friends that you've been with since 4th grade, and really go out there and perform at a high level your last time out, man. But, man, what a career for J.D. Bertrand, and I'll look forward to seeing him at Notre Dame.
Last hurrah for this senior class for the BT Titans. Ends with a state championship and 21 victories in a row. Next time you'll see Still Chambers, he'll be wearing the scarlet and gray of the Ohio State Buckeyes.
The Ohio State.
Been fun watching this team make their run over the last couple of seasons. They'll celebrate with the trophy when we get back. (23-9) the final, as Blessed Trinity makes it back-to-back in the 4A state championship game, beating Cartersville after beating Marist a year ago. Matt Stewart along with Brian Jordan in just a moment. We'll send you down to the podium and John Nelson with the trophy presentation for the state champions. But
we present the executive director of the Georgia High School Association, Dr. Robin Hines, and our friends from Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance.
What a great job from Blessed Trinity. Coach McFarland, this is getting to be a habit. This is back-to-back, right? Congratulations. Walk over here to the center, please. Right here.
Coach McFarland, on behalf of Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance Company, we would like to congratulate you on your championship win.
Thank you very much.
I need to borrow you for a minute. Let them have that trophy. Has it sunk in that you've gone from 365 days being a champ to 365 days later being a champ?
No, I'll think about it tomorrow, but not today. We're going to celebrate this tonight.
So how does this feel going back to back?
I don't really think about the back-to-back.
Right.
I mean, honestly, these kids have just made this so enjoyable, and it's all about them. I told somebody earlier, it's about these horses. It's not about the wagon. These 5 guys started as freshmen. And this football team has just played wonderful. So to the Blessed Trinity community, we love you guys. Thanks for your support, and we're excited to have another one.
A lot of guys who've been together from 4th to 6th grade now leave as champs as seniors. Blessed Trinity, your champs. Championship 7 of 8. Tailgate party with Chelsea Tafoya starts right now. We got one more title to give here at Mercedes-Benz.